Hi, and welcome to the opening of the Comfort Zone Dressing and Calming Room, created by our family for families like ours with autism and special needs. At this time, I would like to thank my helper, Nelson Monger, for donating your time this past week, and my son, Noah Lynch, who has autism and who helped me with his input with the design every step of the way. You may ask yourself, how can this little room help? Well, you see, families like ours have to explain our story over and over again when we have to assist our children or special needs person. And in some cases, because others cannot see a disability, they cannot understand it. Say as if we have a special needs person who is with us in a wheelchair. But just because you cannot see it does not mean it's not there. A lot of parents I talk to in the autism community tell me their special needs person is in their 30s and still needs help with self-care, buttons, zippers, and tying shoes. So the use of this little room is much needed for a comfortable way to help them try on clothing. As far as this room also being available for a calming room, we are usually up very late because it is hard to get their minds to relax for the evening. And it seems at this time is when OCD really starts, and also stemming, and tics become more vigilant. But once they do fall asleep, then our thoughts have a chance to question our brains with questions like, what will they do when we are no longer here? So you would think this is enough on our plate. But guess again. Most of us have parental PTSD, always looking around for triggers that will give them an overload meltdown. This could be sounds, lighting, smells, and even dyes in clothing. This can make a shopping experience real bad, real quick. And as we are trying to calm them, the looks we get and the things people can say are awful. Their bodies get overheated and faces get blood red as if a circuit just blew. Now, to cool the heat down, there is a room to go to with cooling colors, dimmed lighting, and nature sounds, and a nice place to lay down if needed. This is called sensory input therapy. I hope to put many more of these in stores everywhere to make life just a little bit better for our families. 1 in 36 at this point have been diagnosed with autism. I suspect more than that have not been diagnosed yet. I hope others may understand our families, and instead of looking at the parent with disgust, you may ask them, do you need a hug? For I have done this, and many times my shoulder becomes wet with tears. There are really no support groups for us forgotten caregivers. except for our brothers and sisters we find on Facebook groups. And we stay friends forever and send virtual hugs to each other to keep strong. But how nice would it be if every county donated one big old warehouse that we could go to for support and a real hug? A place where we could take our special needs person, where families could dress up and go to family dances twice a month, to be in a comfort zone around people who understand us. People with autism in their family are more prone to divorce. And that's a sad thing, because these children cannot do change too well. A place where the forgotten caregiver and their family could go to with a stemming track. And while their special needs person is stemming, they can sit back in a spa-like setting in a massage chair to recharge their batteries, to go on with their life and what the next day may bring. It can wear your body out taking care of self-care needs 24/7, especially when they are bigger than you. Well, I think I have said enough, although I could go on. But now, let's see this small step that has been created. Hey guys, here we are. We're putting the last pieces together of the comfort zone room, and we'll be here tomorrow, Saturday at 11 a.m. for the opening. Bye! Okay, here we are. Come on in. There'll be a place here where you can put a sign on the door that says it's either vacant or occupied. And there's a little shelf inside for this. Come on in. Okay. All right. We have nature sounds and a fidget board. Over here shows that we did the room. As you can see, we've made the lighting much calmer by putting up the draping. The walls are cool purple and cool blue with a space theme to cool you down. Over here are like just asking for you to turn off the sounds and put up the vacant sign when you leave the room. Here's the bench that we reupholstered. So there you go, a comfort zone room.
Occupied.